just to upstate New York and Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Is Eddie Pinheiro to get this one started. And off we go from Buffalo. A return now from the 4. Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. First and 10.
Alert! Middle. 5 wide. What's that?
Allen gonna throw to get things going. That's taken in. It's James Cook.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
They'll motion over Samuel. That's taken in by Shakir. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Third and 5.
Off 52. What's that?
Throwing is Allen. That's caught left side by Cooper. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. That'll be enough for a first down.
And he's come out of the game on fire here, Mike, early. He's yet to throw an incompletion on this opening drive. And as he now approaches the opponent's side of the field and they start thinking points on that other sideline, this defensive play caller has to be looking at that call sheet saying, what can I do to slow this guy down? Because with the way this game has started, he could be in for a big day.
He'll find his running back, Cook. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. On the RPO, quickly in the hands of Cooper. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
Hey, hold.
One more time going up top with Allen. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier Woods. The Panthers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Ready.
Here's Young now to throw right away. He'll find his tight end, Tommy Tremble. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10. Out of the shotgun, Young. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the packet breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. From the gun, it's Young. That's downfield. He's got Sanders, the tight end. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They'll go. Young. That one into the hands of Thielen. He's got it. And he's going to have a Panthers first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on fourth down. 2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this.
On the set.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
To throw, Young. That's caught. It's the tight end, Sanders. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
Blaster, sit. Ready?
On first and 10, here's Young. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
He was seeking out the veteran Adam Thielen that time. Now it's going to be third down.
Here we go.
Throwing is Young. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I can tell you from experience, Mike, that is going to be on his mind the rest of the week. It's one thing to drop a ball. That's going to happen every now and then. But when you do it, it takes away a touchdown, man. That stings. So we can talk short-term memory all we want. I can promise you, this guy, he's hoping to get another shot at it. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here's Allen to throw. Throw downfield and hauled in by Samuel. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Buffalo.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Squad red. Set, ready. Drill green. Set.
Young to throw on 1st down. It's to the right side and corralled by Thielen. And after the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Second and a yard.
Black Ultra. Ready.
Back to throw. Young. That into the hands of Hubbard. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A huge play just before the half. 33 yards. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Set. Blue striker. Cut.
To throw is Young. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball, and he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Here we go. Here we go. Huge. Yellow. Black shot.
On 2nd down, Young. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Panthers.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll motion over Samuel.
Look out.
Throwing now. Allen here on 1st down. He's got it! And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A huge play just before the half. 35 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
What's that?
From the gun, it's Allen. This one intercepted. Picked off by Xavier Woods. And the Panthers are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Set. Field. Black. Ready.
On 1st down is Young. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The 1st half has come to an end. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this 2nd half. Coming up. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Red, cycle. Down.
Young. Going for it all. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got.
Ready, set.
So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long.
Speed on blue. Set, cut.
To throw is Young. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down. Like, living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he steps into this one, gets off a big kick, angled for the sideline. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Alert, alert, alert! What's that?
Out of the gun, here's Allen. He'll drop this underneath to Cook. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Well, we give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
Stop.
The tight end Kincaid in motion. That's to the right side and incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. It's 2nd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
That's to Kincaid once again. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
To throw again, it's Allen. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Panthers have it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner. So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
A 2nd down throw for Young. He's got his tight end, Sanders. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Drill, 52. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, Young. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
Just a great example of not only the anticipation, but the instincts to go break that pass up, Mike. You can see he's clearly looking at the quarterback's eyes. And once that ball was delivered, he's just attacking it and breaking it up.
22 needle. Green jack.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. That's downfield. He's got Sanders, the tight end. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. Here's a run. And this one blown up. Good serve. You drop him. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Here we go. Set, go.
Now Young. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
Look wide, get this one complete, and he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Adam Thielen, touchdown Carolina. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. Strong. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. First and 10 now from the 36.
Gun. What is that?
On play action, Allen. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Michael Jackson.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Ready. Drill green. Ready, ready.
From the gun, it's Young. Time for the deep shot, looking for Thielen. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
Black Ultra. Slide through. Right, white. Ready?
Young to throw again on second down. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here we go, here we go.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. And that is incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. Now Allen on first down. Samuel has it working the middle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good for a Buffalo Bills.
On first down, it's Allen. He's looking deep for Shakir.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Hey, tight.
On second down, Allen. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Big play. 3rd and 2.
56.
They'll drop to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be taken down. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. So now it's Tyler Bass on in a big spot. This to get back to a one-possession game. The Panthers will take their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3. All right, good effort, just doesn't work out, but it's not over. Remember, they still got 2 timeouts in their back pocket. They've got to use them quickly. They've got to get 3 stops, force a punt, and see what happens when the offense gets the ball.
Here's 1st and 10. They motion a receiver right. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. 2nd down and 3.
560. Let's go. 10.
Back to throw, Young. He'll dump this down to Hubbard. Room to maneuver at the 35. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
John, 17. Blue striker. 6. Mega. Cut.
Here's Young. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. Oh, this is a push. He missed it. No good. And that'll keep the score right where it is. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked up by Sam Franklin.
It's no secret, this offense has severely struggled to sustain drives this entire game, and the scoreboard, for the most part, Mike, it reflects that. I mean, that interception should, in essence, put an end to any lingering hope of a last-minute comeback.
Trouble, 38. You, yellow. Black shot. Rail, yellow. Hut.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
Young to throw on 1st down. Now he'll run. Just trying to make something happen, and the ball's loose on the field. And he's going to go out of bounds with no time remaining on the clock. This game is over.